Hi everyone, it's Jessica here, author of Dare to Dance blog and one of the Sadler's World's social movers. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm just coming to you today with a review of a performance that I went to see recently at the Sadler's Wells. So today I want to talk to you about Ballet British Columbia. So I went to see Ballet British Columbia's mixed programme recently at the Sadler's Wells. It was a really fantastic triple bill. I was very impressed. The programme made a big impression on me, so I just wanted to quickly talk you through some of my impressions of the evening. So I've never seen any of Ballet British Columbia's works. I didn't really know who they were, but there was such a buzz around their coming to London. I was really excited to see what all the fuss was about. And I could definitely see what the fuss was about straight away. So this programme was 3 really different works by 3 female choreographers, which I think is so important because, you know, in the dance world a lot of the top choreographers are still male choreographers. So I think it's great to see some fantastic work by female choreographers. So the first piece of the evening, find it in my programme so I can show you the picture. 16 plus a room. This piece was based on, according to the programme, the notion if you put 16 people in a room and began to tip that room, what would happen? And it was really amazing. I absolutely loved it. What I noticed from the beginning, and I could see throughout the programme, was these dancers are so highly trained. I think that it's a testament to what can happen if you take dancers who have had elite classical training and put that training into a contemporary context. So Ballet British Columbia are a contemporary ballet company. It says on the front, Canada's leading contemporary dance company. And definitely, even though it's called Ballet British Columbia, it's very contemporary. But all of the dancers have this beautiful sense of line that I think you only get from really good classical training, and also all of their lifts are so seamless. The partnering is really beautiful. You have all of that long elegant lines mixed with all of the variety that you can get from contemporary style choreography. The 16 plus a room was a really interesting piece. I think it reminded me of dealing with change in life. You know, always things were happening that were suddenly unexpected. You know, dancers would be doing something and suddenly they would fall to the floor and move to the other side of the stage, and there was a sense of adaptation, which I think was a metaphor for dealing with the unexpected, dealing with change in life, and it was really nice to see that translated through movement. I really enjoyed that first piece. The second piece is called Solo Echo, choreographed by Crystal Pite. This piece was based on a poem called Lines for Winter by Mark Strand, and I'm going to type this up and leave it in the description box so that you can compare it if you get a chance to see this piece. I really liked this piece. It was set in on a dark stage with actual what looked like snow coming down, very wintry. It was really beautiful. It was quite different to the first piece. It was less dynamic and more lyrical, I would say. I really enjoyed that second piece, and I think according to other audience members, from what I could tell, it was a lot of people's favourite piece of the evening. But for me, actually, the highlight of the evening was the final piece called Bill, which is this one here. This is one which I think a lot of people might not have taken as seriously as the first 2, but it really struck me because some of the movements were movements that seemed silly. So the audience were laughing, someone came out, they were doing a sort of chicken walk thing, making sort of funny gestures and funny movements, and it was really light-hearted. It made everyone laugh. I laughed. But the way that the dancers portrayed this movement with such commitment, it made you believe in it. It didn't matter how silly it was. They make you believe in what they're doing through their commitment to the movement, and I really enjoyed that. And the piece became more serious and became more dynamic as it went on, and it progressed, and it really became something else from the sort of silly looking thing it had been in the beginning. And I loved that. Overall, I was really impressed by Ballet British Columbia. So if you were watching on the Movement Facebook and Instagram pages, you would have seen my reactions, the intervals, and you would have seen the Q&A afterwards with Emily Molnar, who was the choreographer of the first piece and the director of Ballet British Columbia. If you missed that, you might still be able to catch it on the Facebook pages. If I can find them, I will link them in the description box, as well as the social media channels for the movement, because if you don't already know, I often go to the Sadler as well, and I'll see performances, and I update the stories and give feedback in the intervals that's live, so you can actually see at the time how I'm finding it, and the other social movers do the same as well, so it's definitely worth a follow. But if you didn't see any of that, definitely I was so impressed. And I think what I took away from it more than anything was the quality of the dancers. I don't know if that's just because I'm a dancer, I'm looking at it from that perspective, but the dancers, they had such flawless technique, and their ability to seamlessly sort of combine beautiful classical poses with the most dynamic of contemporary choreography, to be able to sort of throw themselves to the floor, like into rolls, into dynamic lifts, and also have lovely turnout, lovely lines, and all of the sort of markers of really nice classical training. And it's something that I aspire to have in my own career one day. I really, really liked it, and I definitely think I'll be looking into the school that's associated with Ballet British Columbia. I know that they have a school associated with the company, and I think that is really the best advert for the school that they could ever have, because their dancers are phenomenal. I was really impressed with them. If you get a chance to watch any of their work, definitely it's worth to buy a ticket, jump at the chance and go and see this company. I know that they're a company that always has new work going on, so I think you can always find something new, and it's definitely worth seeing what they've got going on at that time. I'm going to be coming to you with another review quite soon of some more performances that I've seen, and hopefully some other different videos as well. So until then, I'll see you later.